Hey, there we go. How's everyone doing tonight? It is a fine Saturday evening. Yeah, I can't stop this mid-song. It's a really good remix. I'm a big fan. I like everything on this album. This whole sequence of albums is super good. Genesis Jams 1, 2, and 3. You hatched a bird named Puddle? Tell me everything. I know that, to my understanding, you were on this Finch app, right? Which is based on doing little things for yourself like Habitica so that you can sort of improve your habits, maybe do a little wellness every day. Everything, yes, all available things. All possible things. I must know. I refuse to not know. I wonder if we could put, that's what we need, is we need little reminder things on this stream. What I was doing is earlier today is I was setting up some back-end development stuff that I'm sure I'm going to show off on stream at some point. Oh, here we go. She's purple and cute and chirps and has a pet parrot called Parley the parrot, and she likes cherries and the baby shark song. That's what I got out of that. Well, she seems adorable. But yeah, I was setting some stuff up earlier today for getting some dev going so that we can have some more fun stuff going on screen. I do web development a lot in my normal work, and I was seeing if there's some stuff we can do to spice up our stream a little bit. I specifically wanted to be able to do some online browser sources and get some stuff animating and whatnot, so I tested a little bit of a chat application earlier today, got that rolling. I was able to see that working, so I'm going to use that as a basis for doing more stuff in the future. But maybe we can start with something simple. Like, it would be fun to have maybe a nice little hydrate reminder or something. That might be a thing we see in the future. And I know I've got we have plans for a doomsday device that is in progress. But all of this is in the future. For now, we're going to play a brand new game, a weird game that I have found on Steam that I think was recommended to me by a few different people, called Cryptmaster. So let me just bring that sound up for, I'm expecting a significant mood change here. Oh yeah. Yes. Mildly creepy. That's where we're starting. So here's what I know about this game. I have seen this on the Steam page, and I also think I heard about it through a couple of creators I follow. Cryptmaster is a first-person dungeon crawler with a text parser, and all of the problems you solve using your keyboard and entering prompts based on what is said on screen. So I'm a big fan of adventure games, and I thought this would be a fun little thing for us to try. And just perusing the menu when I first got here, the very first thing I saw was that there is a real-time option which is recommended. And I've been trying to improve my touch typing so that I type properly instead of like a weird goblin. And I don't know that I've achieved that. But what I do know for a fact is that this apparently requires that I react in real time. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be needing to do some serious tapping to my understanding. So why don't we get into this and see what it's all about? It's definitely got a spooky black and white vibe, but I'm curious how it compares to old school dungeon crawlers. Let's see what we're going to learn.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes? Yes.
Good.
I don't think so.
I'm calling to you from beyond the veil that separates dead.
It's not that scary.
On the dead side.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Now, how are you feeling?
Now, I also hear this game is a little goofy.
Oh, well, you've been dead a long time.
Ah, convenient.
Is there anything I can get for you?
I'll take a Jamba Juice.
Actually, I withdraw the question. I don't care.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Now, move towards the light.
I don't wanna. Oh, all right. Moving forward. Okay, I see a little overhead map. All right.
Welcome to my crypt. Or should I say, your crypt. Why don't you take a look around?
I'm doing that. Is this free moving? Okay, this is not free moving. You are moving on a grid. Oh, I see. And these are the enemies who will show up below. Oh, a spider. Can we interact with the spider?
Kui, are you okay?
I don't know.
Are you hungry? Boo-hoo, you're dead.
Dang.
Wouldn't it be nice if that worked? But I'm afraid you'll need to put in a little more effort.
Yeah, boo. Yeah, so this is, this definitely reminds me of old school dungeon crawlers a little bit. Back in the day, in the early PC gaming era, there used to be a lot of these games that were all based on Dungeons and Dragons. And in that time, the role-playing element of the Dungeons and Dragons games were not nearly as focused on as just the combat. So a lot of the games where you were in these dungeons, moving on a grid, you could move left, right, and forward, or backward, whatever have you. And you were mostly like navigating around, trying to find whatever the key items in the dungeons were, almost like Doom, finding key cards and getting to the next part. And you would occasionally be interrupted with planned encounters against enemies. Yeah, so this tracks for how they used to play so far, other than the weird text mechanic we've just discovered. All right, what do we got? What are we doing? What are we doing? I hear something. Oh, bug.
That's right. There are lots of bugs here.
Hmm. I can't eat the bug.
Laugh? No, we're not going to drop everything and do that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Seemed like a good idea. I don't know, folks. This seems good. Oh, all right. I see a word puzzle. All right. This is going to be my kind of game. We've got word puzzles and weird dungeons. We have a fancy cage.
Ooh, these names look a little familiar, don't they? Let's get those rotten old brains of yours working.
Okay, then.
Why don't you try reading out the names on those pillars?
Okay.
Joro the warrior. That's you.
Oh. I am Joro.
Thief and assassin. As the melodious, renowned bard.
Oh, friendly. Not exactly the most talkative.
Sea witch. There you are.
Oh, the sea witch.
And now you have your names again. Let's move along.
Cassie, didn't you want to be a sea witch? I thought that was your plan at one point. All right. Ooh, into the dungeon. What do we got? Oh, sea fairy. Yes, completely different. I forgot. Right. Fairy and witch. Nothing like each other. They both cast spells. They both fly around. Definitely different somehow. Oh, brooms versus wings. That's the difference. Right. I hear... Wait, is that us? Are my party members just mumbling to each other? Can I call them out? Nope.
You don't need to cover your face now, Sin. Nobody remembers who you were.
We're cousins. I understand how you'd get us mixed up. Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Yeah. I get mixed up with my cousin a lot, too. His name is Drablat. We're very similar. I'm taller. I look better. I am smarter. And more muscular. I can jump higher. But they're also pretty good. We get mixed up from time to time just because we have a lot of similarities. We work at the same science factory, you know. It's a factory where we make science. It's a pretty common thing to do. And we have to open the chest. All right.
Now these chests contain objects I've long since forgotten. I expect you have too. But maybe if we can remember what they were called, it will help to restore your memories of life. Now,
I like the
Charlie,
shaders in this
I
game.
think this is something you used in your days as a warrior. Tell me what I should do to it to find out what it is.
Okay. We're going to start by licking this object. That makes the most sense.
Break my teeth if I tried to bite it. But when I lick it, it tastes metallic. What will we do with it?
Let's touch it. Oh,
What are you talking about?
whoops.
Oh, I think I have it. Might this thing be called a scroll?
No.
Cold, hard, and smooth. Metal, I think. What
He
will
does
we
look like
do
Kaiju number
with
8. I agree. I assume we're gonna hold it?
It's quite weighty, even though it's hollow.
Aha, we're gonna open it.
Oh, I think this is what they called a shovel.
No.
We can't open that. Okay, no more playing with it. Time to guess.
Hollow
You'll remember
metal.
what this thing is called.
Staff?
No, that's
Yeah.
not right. Oh, wait. Even I know this one. It's a helmet.
I need to go faster.
I won't always be able to help you, you know. My memory is pretty rusty, too.
Oh,
Don't
I
have
see.
to guess the names of these objects, but it will help if we do. I suppose I could exert some of my power to enhance your memories of any more objects we discover in the future.
Okay, so
It will be your
think-
fault if I get a headache, though. Are you going to need some extra help?
Nah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We just might not be fine the first time. I get it. It was a pun. For a crypt, this is a dead end. Do you get it? It helps if you explain the joke. That's what I'm told. Try and guess the 4 skills of your characters. Okay. Alright, we got that one.
You did like to hit the things, didn't you, Jaro?
Alright, let's try yell. Okay.
Oh, I rather thought you'd sound better than that, Maz. I
Alright.
suppose you haven't used your vocal cords in a while.
Let's see, we've got a thief. What would a thief do? Jab? Hey, I guess that right
It's
away.
coming back to you, Sin, isn't it?
Alright,
All
and
those knives in the dark.
then the last one is, what? We've got the... Who's the last one? What do you do?
Nix. Are there still any spells?
Spells.
rattling around in that
Cast,
skeleton?
let's see. What would it be? Whoa! The 5-0 are on my tail. All right. See, what would a spellcaster have that is 3 letters? Oh, and we've got more skills that we can unlock now too. Interesting, interesting. All right. I'm always in trouble. It's true. Let's see. Nyx has a 3-letter spell. What would it be? It's not going to be fire. Is everything lit? Is it super lit right now? No, that's not it. Let's see. Does that do it?
What does that mean?
What do you mean? Makes sense to me. Has anybody got any riz?
Riz? You mean charisma?
Ha!
I could teach you something about that. I've been around for 17 centuries. I bet you couldn't keep your flavor fresh for that long.
Oh, I could keep my flavor fresh that long. You don't even know. I had the flavor back when Flavor Flav was flavin'. All right, let's take a look. I assume we'll get more hints as we move along. I'm guessing every time you open a chest, it unlocks some of these letters. So that is probably something we want to do. Let's see if jump is a thing anybody has. Nope.
No, don't do that unless I tell you to. You'll ruin your knees.
I don't need those. You can replace those anytime. Ooh, this is a lovely spot for just standing around. Okay.
What did you say? Stand?
All right, that didn't work as well as I had hoped. So we have some of our skills unlocked. We still don't know what the spellcaster's skills are. And jump didn't do anything. That won't do it.
If we need to pick something up, I'll let you know.
All right, I think we're going to have to move on.
Oh, look. More of your old junk.
This will help. We'll definitely learn something now, but I want to look at this water. I feel nothing. Even standing beneath this waterfall, you feel nothing. Open the chest. All right. All right, it's 4 letters.
It's a thing. What should we do now? Rough and leathery, but the inside parts are smoother. What now?
Is it a boot?
The outside is tough, but I think I could tear up all these inside parts very easily.
All right.
What next? It's sort of rectangular. Something
Book.
in your hand.
Ha ha!
What shall I do?
Behold my genius.
The book. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Excellent. Now we're learning. All right. Boom? Nope.
Why did you say that?
All right, we got boots. And this is the bard. So the bard has something with some ooh. Is it ooey oo? It's ooh, it's not ooh woo. Knock that off.
Ooh, this little fellow looks strangely familiar. What will we do with it?
Maybe. All right, let's look at it.
It looks like a ball of fur with a string attached.
A
What
bolus?
shall I do with it?
Bolus is too long.
It tastes furry and rather disagreeable.
Okay, then.
What should we do with it?
I don't think it's a woo. It could be a woo. I could try an a woo. No, that seems wrong. Ball. Is it a hat?
Hat. It's not that.
Dang.
What should we do with it?
Okay. Let's see.
It smells of musk and sewers.
All right. What could
are we
this
going to
be?
do with it?
All right. Smells of musk and sewers. It's a ball with like a string attached to it. It's not a sling. Let's see. Hat. Is it a cat? It's probably not a cat. Is it a cat?
Cat? No, it isn't that.
Dang.
Okay, no more playing with it. Time to guess. Do you remember what this thing is called?
All right. It's not a cat. It's not. Let's see. It's not a pit. It's not a tub. It's not a rut. It's not a rug. Furry on one end, string on the other. You've got tie, we've got coin purse. Oh yeah, no, backseating is totally allowed. We're definitely playing. It's not balls, it's only 3 letters long. It's not lab. It's not a hat. Pots. Sure, it's a rat.
A rat.
What?
Yes,
That was it?
That's what it's called.
That was it? What are you talking about? You just tasted a rat? Why? That I am angered. I am enraged. Well, at least we got that. Okay. I don't think rat is any of our skills.
Why did you say that?
All right.
Hat.
Let's see. It's not going to be call.
Pal. That doesn't make much sense.
Not rat. Oh, eat? Nope.
No, you can't eat things now you're dead.
Maybe I can. Defricious. I don't think that's a word. I can't believe it was rat. I'm still angry. How many 3 letters words with A in the middle can be there? Can even there be? That is it a bat?
Bat?
Yeah.
Are you a zoologist?
Yes.
What are you mumbling about?
Look, if you can have a rat in a box, I can have a bat in my inventory. So give me the bat that I asked for and let's move on. All right, what else we got? Can't eat. Can't eat the rat. It's not a bat. Neither type. It isn't a hat. Probably not a cat. Zat. Not a zat.
Cat?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's a kind of animal, isn't it?
Yes, it's the kind that clearly the 4th character has. Which, we don't know. Okay. Jab, trap. What would the 4th one be? Food? let's try food.
Foot?
Food.
You're not making any sense.
I am making perfect sense. Let's see. Charge. If I were a spellcaster, what would I do with the letter A? I don't know. All right. We're gonna have to come back to this. Do we get more chests? Or is it time for baddies? Chest? Chest? Loot? Loot? That was a bit jarring.
Oh, look, a toad man. Let's see if you remember how to fight.
Okay, so I probably need to type the things. Hit, boot, jab, trap, yell. Alright, hit, boot, jab, trap, and yell. That's what I got. Let's get this toad man. Nice. Oz has dropped. Oh. Oh, it's... Oh, I could have picked a different letter. Ah. Spare.
Did I hear you correctly? Spare?
I don't see anything new in here. I sure wish there were more things. Can I go here? No? Can I, what do you say? Discard it. Jump. Nope.
No, don't do that unless I tell you to. You'll ruin your knees.
Add more looting fingers in options. I don't know what... Oh, I guess that's more letters I can have. Interesting. Well, this is already pretty exciting. Alright, what do we think next?
Up ahead is the Eye Stone, an ancient sentinel designed to imprison the restless dead. To pass beneath his perilous gaze, you may need to retrieve my Soul Stone.
Soul Stone, huh? Alright, let's see if we can figure that out. Okay. Interesting. Aha! A chest.
Oh, this is a big one. What are we going to do with it? It's a large, flat piece of
Oh, this has to be a shield.
in a sort of oval shape.
Come on, shield.
What will we do with it?
Yeah!
Yes, a lovely big shield. Just like
Ah,
yours.
soothe. Ah, say.
You can talk
What?
when I tell you to.
Alright, I'll be right back, chat. I have to make a quick run for bio. I'll be right back. Just a moment. All right, we're back. Let's see here. Riot. So we want to see if Riot is one of our guesses. All right, I'll take that. I take suggestions.
I beg your
Nope.
pardon? Riot? What a strange thing to say.
So I thought that S was going there, but I guess not. So it seems like say is not the answer. Was worth a try, though. Okay, so to go here, we need what's-his-face's soul stone. Let's see. Shard?
Shard?
Nope, that's not it.
Can you see that somewhere? What are you talking about?
The screen went black. Can't see the game. All right, just a moment. Let me fix that for you. Screen went black. We want to be right here. There we go. Can everybody see again? And I do want to make a modification. Cool. All right. Good, good. We are all set then. Okay, let's see. Riot was one we just tried a moment ago.
Riot?
Nothing.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay. And we still can't go under here. And we need the soul stone. Oh, more bugs. Can I eat them?
What's the point in eating anything? Have you seen your digestive systems?
I have not. I would like to.
Can you really see a mirror?
No, but I would like to. Do you mind? All right. Off we go. All right, I hear something. Boot is good. Trap and jab. Yell and soothe. More bug. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we can put the traps out early. Interesting. Okay. And we've got jab. All right. We're learning. We are learning. My brain is expanding. This says danger. Oh, nope.
Danger? Are you feeling scared?
All right, that's the eye stone. So we need the soul stone first. Which must be through here, I suppose. Oh, there's Frogman. I'm out of time. Can I not, what else can I do? Can I jab again? Okay. Right, I had a limited amount of time. I understand. All right, so we already have A. So there's like an economy to how often you can do stuff. B doesn't appear to have done anything. Can I soothe? All right, Jord was healed. That's good. Nice. Box.
Well, what do we have here?
All right.
What shall I do now?
Time for us to guess, everybody. Do we start by tasting or looking? I'm a coward. I'm going to look. Coward.
It's small
Shameful.
and shiny.
I'm going to guess it's coin.
Now what?
Well, that was easy.
Coin. Yes, now I remember these little lovelies.
Interesting. All right, we got a new O. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else we can do with our skills. All right, so Joro is not doing... So, see, Maz, Yell and Soothe. Nyx still has nothing. Nothing! Nyx is useless to me. Let's see, we've seen S. Rap? No.
I'm not doing that just for your gratification.
Well, I think you should. I feel like now is the time to drop fat beats. I don't understand. What's your problem? All right, war?
What?
No.
Or
Let's see, what else we got? We got Sorry, there were some boots and cats in the chat. Seemed really important to do that right now. Yeah, we'll open up the freestyle stream at a different time. But my soundboard does have a sampling function, so there is risk of that happening one day. Just saying, could happen. So don't tempt fate. All right, what do we got here? We are still trying to figure out what our other options are. What was that noise? Somebody was saying something. All right. So, what are our other options? Oh, they're talking to themselves. That's what it is. All right. So the big problem we still have is our wizard. Get the Wizard of Waz.
What do you mean?
The Wizard of Waz. The Wizard of Paz.
P-A-Z?
Yeah.
You're not making any sense.
I'm making perfect sense to me. Tasmanian Tiger? Nope. Zap! Yes! Yes!
Well, Vix, that was splendid.
Epic win. Such satisfaction. All right, and is this next one going to be spell? Nope.
Spell? Why would we do that now?
All right. Well, we got the first one.
I think that's Agda over there to the right. Don't tell her I'm here. We don't get along.
Agda. She seems friendly. All right, we're going to put some traps down. Oh. Oh, can I only have one at a time? I guess so. Agda. Oh, she looks friendly. Let's get rid of this guy first, I think. My trap is still there. Nope. Come on. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Ha ha ha. Nice. All right. Let's see. We had O recently. Let's grab ourselves a T. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Let's talk to the lady that our friend doesn't want to talk to.
Welcome, friends. To
Welcome.
The altar of purity.
I'm so pure.
Leave your troubles behind and step for a moment into the bliss of my ardent but entirely platonic embrace.
Oh. Entirely platonic.
Soothe yourselves in the... oh, wait. This isn't right. You're not even alive, are you?
I'm a kind of alive. I'm less
I don't mean to be rude,
dead.
but this altar is dedicated to Shalia, the goddess of life, which means it's for the living only.
Yeah, but that seems a little prejudiced, to be honest.
Come any closer, please. Thank you.
She's right that a healing altar like this won't ordinarily work for you. But perhaps if you were to desecrate it somehow, what will you do?
Well, Cassie, I think I know why she's concerned.
Oh, yes, that's filthy.
In the name of all that is pure and peaceful, I'll rip your body.
Yeah, indigestion makes me sneeze.
Yes, feel your power grow. You should desecrate these altars wherever you find them to restore your strength.
Cool. Well, I'm sure I won't regret that in any way.
What's this flimsy thing?
Condom? Oh.
Now what?
3 letters doesn't make condom.
It's a thin sheet of paper, covered on one side with little drawings and snippets of writing.
I don't think I should pee
What
on
should
it.
we do now?
Snippet of paper with writing on one side. Alright, what would that be? It's not pee. Stop saying pee. It could be... it's not a hat. We've already looked at books. Alright, is it... I wonder if it'll give me letters right, like in Mastermind.
I don't think that's it.
Nope.
Cat. What will we do with it?
Alright. I'm assuming that the middle is not an A from that. Okay. It's a small piece of paper with writing on one side. I don't know why smelling it would help. Let's see.
We've tried that sort of thing, but all right. It's a thin
Dang.
sheet of paper, covered on one side with little drawings and snippets of writing.
Drawings and snippets of writing. Thin sheet of paper, one side covered with drawings and snippet of writing. Card. A poster. We've already done book. 3 letters. You can tell based on the number of boxes on the top.
Well, it's made of paper, so it tastes papery. Now what?
Alright, do I guess or do I try something else? Mag? That doesn't seem right. It's been pretty straightforward thus far. So I wouldn't guess mag. What do we got? It's not... So we have gone through the most common things. All of the words I can think of are too big. It's not a... We got matches. Alright, look around. Wait, key? No, that doesn't make sense. I like key, but I don't think it is key. I'm gonna write key.
Key? No, it isn't that.
Map! You're a genius!
No more play.
That is exactly what it is.
Guess. Do you remember what this thing is called?
Good on you, Cassie. That is absolutely what it is.
Yes, a map.
Of course you're a genius. You're in this stream. That's what makes you a genius. You know to watch me. Alright. So we got some new... Oh, this is... Alright, there we go. Murder is a skill, apparently. Cool, I guess. So we got murder. That's fun. Oh, and we're locked beyond this point. We can't do anything better than murder yet. Interesting. Joro is still stuck. And so is Nyx. Spelling is not an indication of genius. I agree. But, you know, that doesn't mean that I can't be relentlessly, it doesn't mean I can't relentlessly laugh at you for spelling something wrong, especially if it's funny. I guess I can't go into this little column-based what's-it. Can't inspect any of this fine architecture. Alright, well, perhaps we move on. We've already done soothe. Shard. I don't think it would be shard.
Are you just naming objects now?
Kinda. Isn't that the goal?
Did you say fart?
I'm a
Are
genius.
you giggling? What's going on?
I'm not
here?
giggling, I'm laughing. Nah, nothing for chuckle.
Stop repeating yourself.
Alright, what else we got? Let's see.
I don't take requests.
Dang. Alright, alright. Well, we'll move on. We're learning. Okay, so we've got someone up here who we could possibly lay a trap on. Especially if we go quick. So I think the goal... Go on. Go on the trap. I love it. Ooh, murder. Eh? Oh. Oh, right. They're waiting. There we go. Okay. Scroxel. Now that's a word. Alright, what do we want to scroxel? Let's go with S. That's a pretty good letter. A is a good letter. Okay. Still not getting anywhere exactly that I might hope. Spectral shapes, huh? That's interesting.
Shape. Look, I'll do the observing. You get on with doing things, will you?
Alright, fine. You're gonna be that way. Okay, so we still can't unlock more stuff for our thief. But we have options for the bard and the spellcaster. What might we need to do for them? Let's see. What ends in ard? Not sward? That's real, right? That's a real word. You can't act like that's not a real word. Lard, card, bard, nard. We need to get them in the nard. That might be it. Alright, well, I'm not... What is S and Y for? Maybe that's... Oh, maybe those are letters that we didn't find anything for. Oh no, Sai is the character's name. I knew that. I remembered that. Nothing from Sai. Alright. Well, let's go into this convenient pit and soothe ourselves a little bit. Alright, I think we're healed. Possibly. Eccentric energy, huh? Oh, this is the soul stone. Excellent. That's a D20.
The soul.
Perfect.
The source of my dark power.
Of course, the Dungeon Master's power is the D20. I should have known. What a hilarious joke. Yeah.
Good, because you're going to. You see, if we're going to the surface, which we are, I'll need you to carry this for me, because I don't have a physical body.
Awkward for you.
You didn't think I wanted you for your brains, did you? Now, will you pick it up? Splendid. Now we are bound together for all eternity.
Ooh, you're into some kinky stuff, my guy.
Till you die again, whichever comes first.
That is some serious bondage. I'm sure this was fine. Stop looking at me like we did something wrong. This is fine. You all know it. Clearly nothing is wrong with any of these actions we've taken. I can't believe you would suggest such a thing. We are friendly and wholesome folks. Just surrounded by a little bit of dark energy and haunted by some sort of strange necromantic person.
The Soul Stone needs souls to feed it. Outside of my crypt, we'll need to keep it charged with the vitality of living creatures to sustain ourselves.
Ah, that's what the bugs are for.
Why don't you look on the walls and see if you can scrape up any bugs to start us off?
Delicious! Now we're eating bugs! It's frog fractions all over again. Anything? Anything? No. We're gonna have to go eat some bugs. It's really important. You won't grow up to be a big, tall, strong skeleton unless you eat your bugs. Still nothing, huh? I know there were bugs here somewhere. I'm just gonna keep looking for those friendly bugs. Uh-huh. Don't see anything over here. Nothing over here. Oh, it's a save point. I like that. I like save points. It must have been, huh? Alright. Still no bugs. But I do think they were further back. There were quite a few early on. We are bug hunted. If only we had a net. Ah, there's another one of these here. Get wrecked. Come on. Uh-huh. Alright. R? Do we have an R? I don't think we have an R. Oh, wait, no, we do. We have an R there. Other folks could have an R. Two of these people already have A. Y seems unlikely. R seems like the better choice. R was the better choice. Okay. Good. Healed up. Perfect. Now, we were on our mission for bugs. There we go. Delicious. More bugs will be needed. You're in a terrible spot. I don't like where you are. Come on. Come say hi. Be trapped. Come on. Bip, huh? I don't have any eyes or P's. I or P? Let's go with I. Well, that was useless. All right. So we're looking for mo bugs. Mo bugs, mo money. You know what they always say. You know how it be in these streets. These, cobblestone, dank, dungeon-flavored streets. We're playing for bugs and money. More bugs. Jugworm. Alright, so we have to spell now. We have to spell bugs in order to squish bugs. Do we have to get this to 100%? Maybe. Maybe that's what we need. Scumbug. Getting mad insects up in here. I just heard another bug. Pinworm. This is going great. I know there are more bugs somewhere. Oh, that's right. This is... What is this? Is this just a hole?
You can see for yourselves, can't you? What's wrong with you?
Ridiculous. Aha! There you are. We're almost at 100. This is probably a good time to take another crack at some of these skills. Hit, boot, jam, trap, murder, yell, soothe, and zap. Let's see. Yell and soothe. Zap. I feel like Jora's should be easy, but I do not know what it is. What would a big meaty idiot do with 5 letters ending in "ard"? Get hard. Wait, no. 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 Remove mine from gutter. Gutter. No. Hey! That is an excellent call.
What do you mean?
Alright, what else we got? I feel like that would be an Oster. You are good at the scary game. Good job.
What? A roster?
Yes. Let's see. Let's see, we've got Wast, Tossed, Post. The third one? The third one is the Bard. They can yell and soothe right now. Monster Coster. Postal. Nope, can't go postal. No, that's not it. Nope. Not obvious right now. But we have reached the end of this hallway, which means we probably missed a bug somewhere. Over the ravine. Oh. Apparently I could have done that the whole time. It just didn't prompt me. Alright, we gotta find more bug. Nope. I would theorize we only need a few more. Oh, that's not good. All right. L, B, and F. We know there's no I. I'm going to go with B. There was a B. Crabs? All right, that was unexpected, but I'll take it.
What? Cast? I don't think we need to do that.
Oh, that's fair. I see why you can't see that character. Let me see if there's something I can do about that quick. What would I do about that? They can cast an STI, yes. They can cast crabs. It's crazy. I didn't expect it either. You're going to have to go to the clinic right quick. Yeah, I guess I could put myself up here. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. I'm going to go back. I think, unfortunately, that's still the best spot. But Nyx is the one hiding there. So that is the caster. And we have Zap and Crabs. And there's one more 4-letter word for them before we're locked out of advancing. Which could be anything. I tried cast. They cast crabs now, which is interesting. So I don't know if anything that I would just guess is going to be that likely. That seemed a little off the wall to me. I'm just saying. We're getting to moon logic territory. Which is one of my favorite things about adventure-type games. The moon logic. If we get a chance, we'll have to play Space Quest. And the Sierra games are particularly known for being kind of awful when it comes to moon logic stuff. Alright, so the theory is we can't pass through this eye stone until we're all set with Creepy Boy. And now that Creepy Boy is here...
Old travelers, no dead may pass. Are you dead? You could be lying to me. If you are really alive, then
All
tell
right.
me, what was the last piece of fruit you ate?
Oh, we definitely ate a peach.
A lovely peach, you said.
Definitely.
But I have one more question. If you are truly a living person, this should be an easy one. Tell me, how would you describe the sun?
Oh, it's definitely hot.
Yes, it is in fact very hot.
Yes.
You are indeed one of the living.
Definitely.
May pass.
Stupid eye stone. It thinks it's so clever.
I like the eye stone. We're gonna be friends. Well, this is going great. We got more soul power somehow, too. And I hear a bug. There you are. I don't know what this is for, but I will keep eating the bugs. You can't stop me, for they are delicious.
Well, now you've shaken the worms out of your old carcasses, the real fun can begin.
Oh,
You
it will be
see,
real fun.
The soul stone has been growing in power lately, and that's how I was able to resurrect the four of you. And not only that, but it seems to be drawn to the surface. You'd like to go to the surface, wouldn't you?
That does sound nice.
Well, you're very lucky I chose you to accompany me. We've been kept in the dark for a very long time.
Yeah.
Whatever is up there now has forgotten us entirely.
Yeah.
I've heard rumors of a thriving city far above our heads, full of delicious life.
That sounds
ripe
tasty.
For the attention of a seasoned necromancer.
I like this guy. He's cheerful.
What's the first thing you're going to do when we get there? Oh, you're so predictable. I wrote down the answer I knew you were going to give. Now, the higher we get, the more your memories will begin to return, as well as remembering useful things you can do. You'll also begin to remember people and scenes from those distant days when you were alive and didn't look like table scraps.
That's a harsh criticism of my drip.
Oh, we're almost there.
I thought I was looking good today. Oh, we're in the bone houses. Yeah. You know what you do in the bone houses, right? Yeah, huh? You get it. Alright. Ooh, more tin bug. Must eat bugs. Delicious. I'm pretty sure this is a game about etymology. Or entomology. One of the two. Maybe both. Ooh, we got soft guitar sounds. This will be
We
great.
seem to be approaching the bone houses. I've heard of this place. They're not as select as my crypt, you know. Paupers' graves. Just a mess of old bones and rats.
Would you like to ride the bone train, Morty? Yes, I would like to ride the bone train. I have 114 bone points. I hope I can make my bone even bigger. Oh, the bone houses. Why, I hear the scuttering of bone power right now. There you are. Delicious bugs powering my bone. I don't know what you are, but we're gonna put a trap down. You look too floaty to be trapped normally. Alright, nope. You gotta send crabs. And then hit him with the boot. And we're gonna murder you. Okay. More crabs. Alright, that worked. Oh, we get 2 letters this time. Interesting. Weasel has dropped. Lip. These are good. I feel like we already have a lot of vowels, but let's go and see what we get. Okay. Oh, we've unlocked the next level. That's good. Nope. Good. Alright, what else do we need to do? It feels like repost or something. Posty. Oh. Maybe something ending in Ari? Or Ellie? Oh. There we go. We got that one. That's good. We're doing great. I hear more delicious bug. There we go. We must eat bug. Oh, is the bug our health points? Oh, these cost us. Every time I take an action, I consume from the soul stone. That's not good. I guess I'm glad I know that now. Any more bugs? Alright, we're gonna go this way first. I don't see any chests, right? No chests? No chests, no more bugs. Off we go then. I have been spelling all willy-nilly. I may have spelt both willy and nilly. Alright, Alright, Jostle got him. Okay, we've got Skvip. We could Ip, or we could Sk. I think I'm gonna Sk. Look, I'm not saying I didn't think there were any consequences, I just thought they would not apply to me. And why would they? So they're incentivizing us to look for bugs and eat delicious bugs to power our crabs. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that bugs make crabs. Well, I'm guessing we have to go somewhere else to lower this. Yeah, that appears to be a mechanism on the other side. I don't think jumping is going to do it for us.
No, don't do that unless I tell you to.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
ruin your knees.
All right. Well, we're going the other way. And what do you care if I spell my willy? This has very good stereo audio. I could immediately tell there was a bug on my right. What are you?
Whoa, hold up! You fellas just up from the crypts?
Kinda.
Yeah? You seem to have a bit more meat on you than most.
Yeah.
We picked clean most of the old bones a while back.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Good joke.
welcome to the
What's the
bone
joke?
houses. This is the realm of rats, and our king is the great piper, Vitus the First. Now, I just need to sign you in and issue you your passes. Tell me, what brings you to the bone houses? Business or pleasure?
Oh, you know my guy.
Yeah, too much work can put a knot in your tail, right? Okay, 4 undead. And your profession is? That right? Crikey. I mean, I'm sure there's a market for, you know, but isn't it? Nah, forget it. It's fine. I'll just put it down.
You will.
Okay.
You
Just
will.
1 or 2 more questions, then we'll all be done.
I wasn't sure if I would understand
Have you
Gigolo.
ever been a member of or affiliated with any groups engaged with anti-rat activities? Nah, I didn't think so, but I have to ask anyway. Okay, not terrorists. Are you carrying any sharp or bladed weapons? Okay.
Definitely not.
Right, final question. No, this one's just a formality. On a scale of 1 to 10, how helpful do you think I've been today? 11? Oh, you're a right bunch of charmers, aren't you?
I do my best.
Okay, this all seems to be in order. Take this complimentary map and please enjoy your stay in the bone houses. The bridge is actually
the
down
bone
at the moment
houses.
for essential maintenance work, but it should be fixed again in about, I say, a while.
Oh, good. 1 while. That's my favorite amount of time. All right, I can't do anything about that. My... Ah, bridge. Well, that's not working. How do I do this again? Notes. Bridge notes. Say bridge to open a warp to the other side. Oh, I had to do that. Okay. Okay, then. I wonder if I can just do that everywhere now. Probably. What's your deal?
You can't just talk to everything and everybody you know.
Are we supposed to destroy these dudes? I don't know. Maybe. For now, we're going to be friendly. Ooh, an altar.
Right, let's find this Piper fellow's tower, shall we?
We're back.
Listen, if you dare to defile this altar like you did with the other one, I will find you and I will kill you. Or, I don't know, double kill you. Whatever it is you do to people who are dead. But I will make you wish you'd never been resurrected.
Ignore her. She's all talk.
Delicious.
Tastes, unsurprisingly, of stone.
Well, we sneezed. We have many options available to us, but what is the best?
No.
Ah, dang. I didn't think I could keister the whole altar anyway. It was just worth a try. There we go.
That's filthy.
You'll pay for this!
Perfect. Save point. Poke. Maybe next time. Oh, we can chat. We can chat with the rat.
Hey, you look like a party of adventurers, right? I can tell by the way there's four of you and you're all a bit different.
Yeah.
Anyway, a party of adventurers is just what I need right now. Do you think you can help me out?
Sure.
Ah, that's great. I knew I could trust you the minute I saw your friendly, if somewhat cadaverous faces.
Only somewhat.
I'm really worried about my son Ratty. He went off to play in the swamp hours ago and he's not back yet.
Oh no, what are we gonna
It's a
do?
little concerning because the swamps are full of natural hazards and dangerous creatures. I don't know why I let him play there, really.
We should call
Did you
CPS.
see him? Please send him home safely.
CR.
I don't know what
R
to do about
RPS?
it.
RPS.
Certainly the dishes won't wash themselves.
Why is it so common for adventurers to be asked to find missing children? I think it's just bad parenting.
Fair. Alright, to the tower, to the swamps, to the tombs. Swamps is where they're lost. I think we go to the swamps. Oh, there's a chest. It's been a while since we got one of these.
A lonely little fellow. It's long and thin, sort of fluffy at one end, nasty at the other.
Okay. So, fluffy at one end, nasty at the other.
Ouch. Pointy.
Alright.
Knife. It's not one of those, no.
See, it's not, it could be a staff, it could be a pole arm, it could be, what do you think? What do you think, folks? What's all weapony? What's fuzzy and weapony?
Spear. No, that's not right.
Nope. It's fuzzy on one end and pointy on the other. Well, they said nasty. Nasty on the other. What's nasty about it?
It's pretty light. It probably needs to be.
Feels like it's a throwing dagger.
I'm getting tired of this. What's it called?
Q-tip? Do you often attack people with a Q-tip? That's not my habit. But maybe I'm not up on the latest weapons meta. Alright. Pointy, stabby. It's not a knife. We tried knife. We tried spear. We tried... it's probably not a gun. Dart. Could be like a blow dart. Something you throw.
Oh well, I doubt it was
Dang it.
important.
Ah, boo. I don't think it was a possum. This is just a personal guess. Let's go to the standard swamps. There's a slime pit.
No, you lot going to the swamps, or coming from the swamps. Whichever way it is, just steer clear of the toads, please. Don't want you bringing back any infectious diseases. They're not the cleanest of creatures.
Look, we can see how well your guesses are working out. Some of my guesses are just before their time. I know that in the near future, people will think my guesses were genius. And right now, they just don't get them. I understand. As a visionary like myself, it can be tough. Let's see. We're going to do this one. There we go. Diz or ub? I'm short on vowels. We're going to go with ub. Alright, we did get one. We got one. I am feeling light on bug, but here we go. There is a pinworm. That is good. We needed that. Would appreciate more bug. Always like to eat bug. This place is great. It's full of bug. The heck are you?
So it was that in that hour of need, a young and humble peasant girl called Agda stepped shyly forward from the crowd, offering her own life to be consumed in flames and thereby complete the seal. Long may we remember her sacrifice.
Is there a chance that there's some sort of noble martyr or saint that is trying to stop the dark evil necromancer inhabiting us from escaping? Nah. That seems ridiculous. Alright, let's try the west swamps. Because we still haven't found this kid. What's that over there? Did we miss something? Free skull.
Arise.
It has lakes without water, houses
Ooh, a
without
riddle.
stones, hills with no height, and graves without bones. What is it?
Lakes without water. Houses without stones. All right. Lakes without water. Houses without stones. Time for another one of my famously bad guesses. Oh, it could be map again. I wouldn't be inclined to guess that because we already guessed that, but I think you're right.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, that's new information. They can do the same thing twice. I would not have expected them to repeat. So that's important to know. Classic riddle. Oh, we got this one. That's good. All right. Heal one letter of her name. So wait, what will Laura do? Oh, heal a letter of her name. Okay, so the letters can be damaged. So what does Soothe do? Alright. So I don't think Soothe does what I had hoped it did. Okay. So we need to go to the West Swamps because we need to find the Rat Kid. This was all about Rat Kid. That's interesting. More delicious bugs. Alright, so still no Rat Kid. There are a few things up ahead. A crocodile warrior thing, and a flying stingray dealio. Oh, and a bug. What is that? A box? I bet that's the kid. Sneaking around in the box. You gonna fly back this way? There we go. That is what I am talking about. Come on. Come on. Actually, you're flying. What are the odds that's gonna work? Pretty low. Pretty low. Yep, you just flew over it. There we go. All right. We've got Z and it. Let's try it. Those are some good letters.
Lagoon? Okay. So that's not one.
conditioned to respond violently whenever she heard certain obscure words that her mentor and crooked man found in a book about geography. Well, that's sort of a hint, so that's good. Is this poet? Nope. Distant town of his birth? White buildings by a blue sea, golden evenings, perfume nights, half-price whelks on holy days. Delicious. Nope, we got another one of these riddles. Time to riddle ourselves. Full of something. Yeah.
Arise,
Oh, this is a long one.
traveler, and answer me. The more there is of this, the less you see.
This is easy. Darkness.
Yes.
Awesome. Nice. The joys of darkness. Oh, and that gave us a ton of letters. Nyx's most powerful memory is of sinking through the shades of blue, while a fire in her throat gradually unfurled into a great white bloom, obliterating everything. Great. Nope, wasn't drugs. One extra damage.
What do you want with a shard?
Nope. Okay. We got this big dude. Nope, that didn't work. Let's see. Yell, hit, boot, guard, drums, aura, crabs. We've got crabs, soothe. Let's do crabs. Yep. There we go. That was rough. Took a lot of damage there. A&R is pretty good. Let's go with A&R. Alright. Something hard. I don't think, yeah, Joro is down a little bit. I don't think I have anything that heals people in general, right?
What are you mumbling?
Oh no, it did heal Joro. Okay. There we go. Much better. Much better. Is this max? Yes, that is max. Ooh, we got another riddle.
Arise.
All right, what's this one, folks? What do you think?
Solve my riddle and free this poor unfortunate ghost. What starts with T is filled with T and ends in T.
All right, starts with T, ends with T, and is filled with T. Kettle feels right, but I don't know if this matches exactly what they said. Oh, but teapot does. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what you get for being refined. Drinking that delicious, delicious rooibos. Okay, rattle? That's an interesting ability. Stacks 2 damage on Sin's murder skill. What do you remember? Port. Distant town of his birth. White buildings by a blue sea. Golden evenings. Perfume nights. Half-price whelks. Nope. Not carpet. Okay, oh, it's a gelatinous cube. Okay. Zap? Okay, alright, what do we need? Murder will help. Alright, and then we need B. We need boots. Alright, and we'll do jostle. And we'll do zap again. And we'll do murder. Hit. Okay. That was tough. Alright, do we want pwa or ub? We've also got woo available. Let's try pwa. Well, that was useless. Complete waste of time. Well, I was hoping this is where the kid would be. Alright, we're back. We're back! So is this where we came from? I don't think so.
What made you think of a map?
I think that means that's where we came from. I think. So let's go this way. We'll see. Yes, that does mean that's where we came from. Alright, we got another crocodude. I won't be able to use murder. I'll be able to use trap, jostle, hit, and crabs. There we go. Okay. KR or TA? We'll go with KR this time. Hey. Markets. Maz's father sold pots and pans in the market. The infant Maz would tap them with his chubby fingers, fascinated by the sound. Alright, so that's to the bone houses. That's another gelatinous cube, which has like 1,000,000 health. There we go. All right, PT or AZ. I need vowels. That was worthless. No A's. All right, not bad, not bad. We've got another riddle coming up. Let's see how we're able to handle this one.
Spirit.
Oh, this is a long one.
At the earth and tickle the sky. Should I touch you? You're bound to die. What am I?
Prod at the earth, everybody. Drill? Nope. Prod at the... Oh, is this... No, it's not horizon. That could be true. I believe that. Lightning. They would have to spell it this way. I think that is how it's spelled. That is how it's spelled.
Yes.
Good on ya. Man. Cassie with the riddles. I read a lot of nonsense, but I do not read many riddles. I am mostly a visual puzzle person. I guess that's sort of a point against me playing this game then. Alright, shit. Alright, we're gonna do drums. And we'll do rattle. And we'll do boots. Let's see, what else do these do? Murder, fjord. I do want fjord. Rattle. Or, let's see. Get one letter of her name and divert tax. Crabs. Alright, so we want to do crabs. Want to do crabs. Jostle. Murder. Crabs, jostle. Fjord. And hitting things. Da, da, da. Boot. Crabs, jostle, fjord, and boot is what we want. Okay, fjord. Crabs, jostle. Oh, alright, that worked. Alright, we remember from last time that there was no A. We've already put an I in almost everything. We already have R and T. This is not a great set of stuff for us. Ring?
Ring.
sing.
Yes, that's the thing.
There we go. It comes with all the children's books. I believe it. Alright, let's soothe. And we definitely want to keep an eye out for bugs, because we're...
You're skulking again. Stop it.
I refuse. We are using a fair amount of power. So where then is the kid? Access your character's brains. Chest note, guessing note, health note. Ratty is lost in the swamp. I am in the swamp. We are looking for Ratty. We have not found him. But where is Ratty? One wonders. Not here, so it seems. We don't want to go back to the bone houses. We wish to find Ratty, the rat child. You ever just find a kid in a swamp? No? That... I know, it just seemed like maybe, maybe that would be a normal thing. That... Oh, there's a fish over there. I will take fish.
Oh, can you see a fish? Good for you, I suppose. No, we're not telling you anything. If I left you to your own devices, you'd fill your pockets with junk.
But I want it.
Oh, can you see a fish? Good for you, I suppose.
I want the fish. I can't believe that they highlighted a fish just for me not to be able to steal it. That is frankly unacceptable. I am filled with rage. Filled with aquatic rage. I would express it, but I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I've recently died, or undied. Oh no. So Cassie has this song that she sings that I cannot... She picked it up on TikTok. I can't remember the entirety of the entire song, but it's something along the lines, if I were a fish and you caught me, I'd say, look at that fish. Biggest fish in the sea. Something you'd be glad that you got me. Something like that. Yeah, So some TikTok song. And she will not stop singing it. It is in my head, 24/7. And I would like it to please die. Incidentally, this music is really wholesome suddenly. Speaking of, yeah, why so wholesome? Yeah, they kind of got a groove going on. I would call this a groove. So what is... I mean, there's the palace. I don't know what the palace is. What is the slime pits? Is this good? Oh, is this the kid?
Hi there. How are you, fellas? I'm just getting my breath back. We just had a big fight against Gluttonous Block.
Got a bit of a sword in there, buddy.
It slid on through to the next room and left me here to take a breather. Anyway, I think I got winged by an arrow or something.
Kind of an arrow.
Tried to find it once. I think there was a bit of friendly fire.
Yeah.
I don't want to look at the wounds because I get queasy. Can you tell me how bad it is? Is that a good thing? I'm gonna assume that's a good thing. I think I just need to rest here for a bit. I got a pain in my chest that might be a stitch.
Yeah,
I reckon I overexerted myself back there.
just a bit.
Ooh, he was quite a fight. Anyway, if you fellas are thinking of tangling with that block, you'd better be prepared to switch up your tactics regularly. I think that's where we went wrong.
Cool.
Give me a minute. I'll be right.
We'll see about that. Is this where the kid is? There's a gelatinous block. There's a bunch of them here. But I don't think this is where the kid is the thing. This is to the palace, it claims. What's in the palace? Alright, well, it's still swamp area. Alright, we need... Wait, what is this thing? Jostle. Jostle's what? Oh, what's Sing do? Resets the cooldown. Oh, that's useful. Cool. Alright, PE. That seems like a good one. Let's try that. Nice. More delicious bugs. I'm curious about the fishing pits. I feel like we might learn to fish. Speaking of things that Cassie loves, fishing minigames. All possible fishing minigames. Oh. Jugworm. Need that. What else do we got going on here? Yeah, this... I've suddenly got, like, what's it called? Bone Roach. Outer Wilds vibes. Here's another thing. Interesting.
Maz the Bard, Nyx the Witch.
Oh no, we were heroes.
Four heroes were entombed with great honors beneath the city they had so nobly
Oh no.
defended. Some say they are merely sleeping, waiting for the day when they will once again be needed.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody said by who, though. That's the trick. You need more specificity in your lore. If you add enough specificity to all of your not your predictions. If you add enough specificity to all of your portents, then maybe you won't end up with quite this much of a problem. What is that? Oh no, this is chest. All right, receptacle. All right, let's see how this goes. 3 letters. Oh, is this the fuzzy thing again?
It's a big sheet made of holes.
Big sheet made of holes. Punch card. Sheet made of holes. What does that even mean?
It doesn't taste unusual.
Oh, that's not helpful. Sheet made of holes. What? Rope? What is a sheet made of holes? It's not a map. Everything else was a map today. Tap, hat. Let's see.
There's nothing to read.
Well, that doesn't work. Sheet made of holes. That is very low utility. I guess we'll smell it.
It doesn't really smell of anything.
Well, this isn't helpful. Sheet made of holes. Sheet made of holes. Sheet made of holes. Could be like a... So there's a sieve, a grater, something that sorts things. What else is a sheet made of holes? Net?
Oh, yes.
A net.
It's a net.
Yes.
The knowledge is underwhelming.
Well, I feel like sheet made of holes is a little bit of a stretch for net. We need Fjord. There we go. AP. Well, AP or IP? We have most of this already. I think we did AP recently. Alright, there's something. Pinworm. Okay. More bug. So we still haven't found the kid. There we go. Alright, that's good. Oh, is that the kid? I think we found the kid. Yeah.
What?
We did it.
I made you look. Yuck! You lot smell awful. Why do you smell so bad?
It's probably you.
It must be because you're dead. Dead people are the worst. They smell
Thanks.
like rotten eggs mixed with dead fish. It must suck being dead. I saw a dead person run into a wall and his head fell off. What do you miss most about being alive? I don't know what that means, but I'm only 7 years old. I guess you old geese is like saying creepy stuff to kids, huh?
It's true.
Listen, I can put my tail in my ear and it comes out my nose. You want to see? Anyway, what are you weirdos doing here? Did my dad send you to find me? I thought so. He's too lazy to wash his own dishes. But anyone can say that, and my mom told me never to go off with weird zombies because they might murder me. That
Yeah.
was before she went off with a bunch of weird zombies, and I haven't seen her since. Anyway, if my dad sent you, then what's my name?
Your name is,
Yeah, that's my name. Don't worry.
it was Ratty, I guessed.
I'll come with you if you do something for me first. I buried a really valuable treasure out in these swamps, but I'm too scared of the toadmen to go and dig it up. I drew a funny picture to help me remember where I left it. Just look for the picture and dig up my treasure.
Okay then.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Alright, well, annoying child can be saved if we look at stupid picture. Hidden a precious treasure in the swamps and drawn a picture on the wall to mark the spot. Go there and dig it up. On the wall. Where on the wall? Where is it? What are you talking about?
Come back without my treasure? Aw, you big meanies. I'm just a kid.
Uh-huh. Alright, so I hate this kid. I hate him. Where is this drawing? You drew a picture on the wall? Where? That ain't it. I fail to see where this picture is. Ingredients. Many things. Okay then. Bone houses, the bridge, fragments, soulstone. I don't have any cards. Don't know what that is. Look where licks recall sniff. Use. Health notes. Hidden a precious treasure in the swamp and drawn a picture on the wall to mark the spot. Go there and dig it up. Alright, well I guess we just have to figure out where a picture is on a wall somewhere. That's a lot of useful direction. I'm sure this is going to go great. It would be nice to have a proper map. Or at least have some kind of enduring way to know where we're going. Oh, that's a warp. We don't want that. Alright, that moved the portal. Alright, I understand how that works now. I gotcha. There's the fishing pools. I am still interested in that. Scuttler. And we got another riddle.
Come on, then.
Aren't all the walls pictures? Technically.
I was a butcher who wore boots twice the size of other men and stood almost 7 feet high. What did I weigh?
Let's see, I was a butcher. Wore boots twice the size of other men and stood almost 7 feet high. What did I weigh? In life, I was a butcher who wore boots twice the size of other men and stood almost 7 feet high. What did I weigh? All right. This one feels a little off the wall. What did I weigh? What is this many letters long? Boots twice the size. And I was a butcher. Weigh souls? Heads? What did I weigh? Oh? Uh-oh. We've got a thought. Ah, that's dumb. I hate it. Cassie is killing it with all of these. Ridiculous.
Yes.
Ridiculous. What would I do without you? Probably eat more bugs. That's what I do with my free time for the most part. Is the bug here? There we go. What, is your pastime not eating bugs? Alright, let's go into the fishing pools. Hey.
There you are. Heard your bony feet coming from the other side of the swamp. Say, you fellas interested in fishing? Bonza.
Yeah.
Well, it just so happens I have a spare rod here. Only problem is we rats don't give anything away for free. It's like a principle of ours. But
Hate it.
I don't know what you could swap with me. I'm a self-sufficient sort of fella, you see. Me, I need nothing. But we'll try anyway. What would you offer me for it?
Bug?
What do I want with that? Come back when you have something better for me.
Something better. Dang it. I probably need that kid's treasure. What else do I have in here? What do you want? Alright. Well, we really need that fishing rod. It's critically important because we need to do fishing. Now, if you're asking, well, how is that critical to the game? It's not critical to the game. It's critical to us. Us as people. You gotta understand, people have needs. And sometimes our needs are a little more related to fishing. Sometimes fishing is the primary need. Okay, so I came out through the thing next to the fishing pools. This is to the palace. There's a toad man, there's a gelatinous cube. I feel like I should go in the direction of the toad man because that is what the kid mentioned. Alright, we're gonna do drums. Ow. And we're gonna prepare a jostle, but first we're going to murder, zap, and jostle. We're gonna hit, actually. There we go. Alright. Let's do O. We haven't had O in quite a while. Need to soothe ourselves a little bit. I think we will bust up the rest of these. Alright, we're gonna do, jab, jostle, zap. Okay. We're gonna do I and K. We didn't get any new consonants, which is really what we need. Boo. Zap. Boot. Jab. Drums. We're gonna do... What else do you have? Rattle? That's not gonna work. Zap. Hit. And we will do... A is better. We might have all of this. Yeah. Okay, trap, rattle. We're gonna boots. We're gonna drums. Gonna murder. Zap. Hit. We're gonna jostle. Oh no. Murder. There we go. Let's do B. Ah, tribute.
Tribute.
Interesting. We are a little bit in need of bugs. We need bugs, and we need to find the drawing. Yeah. Bugs and kids drawing are what we're looking for. And we have a few words on the table for us. Let's see, what did we learn about you here? You went to the market, and then you sang. You... Yeah, books about geography. Tribute. Don't know what that is yet. No drawings to be seen yet. We got another cube. This is some kind of letter. Royal gentleman seeks loyal companion for flirty fun and guaranteed good times. Apply at the Swamp Palace with this keyword: marriage. Oh, that sounds perfect for us. Alright, so Rattle attacks based on ours, and Crabs does too. So Rattle and Crabs are good. You like drums and jostle, but Sing is probably better. Marriage. Alright, Crabs. Boots. We're gonna do Sing. Crabs again. We're gonna do Fjord. And we're gonna do Boots. Sing. Murder. Alright, Sing's pretty good. I like Sing. I heard humming. Oh, there's an altar up there. Perfect. We can desecrate that. Okay, let's see. Boots. Let's see. Fjord is what I want. Fjord, Crabs, Sing. And then we want Murder, Crabs. Nice. We're gonna do Nothing. Yeah, we're running pretty low on bugs. Can I read these? Bone houses, the palace. Gotcha. Ahaha! Hello, friend.
Keep walking.
Nope. We are going to thrust. That is what we're going to do.
No, that won't do it. Back in my day, we wouldn't have considered that to be debauchery at all. But I guess it should work.
You'll pay for this!
So it heals us as well. That is great. Okay. Let's see if there are any drawings here. Not seeing Not seeing the drawings we're looking for.
What are you doing? Are you lurking?
Yes. That didn't work. Next time. Next time we'll lurk and dig. No.
You keep saying the same thing.
You keep saying the same thing. You'll need to destroy the armor with a skill or deal a blow strong enough to get past it. Alright, then maybe we'll come back here later. So the palace seems tough, and we have just noticed that there is another riddle. Alright. Can we beat Cassie 2 at this time? Let's find out.
Phantom.
This is a long one.
Someone stole all my lamps in my room. I may have looked glum and full of gloom, but how do you think I felt?
How do you think I felt? Okay, this is going to be a pun. This feels like a pun. We need a pun. It could be... Nope, 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 nope. Alright, so this is going to be something like, well, it was fine to feel because it was all gone. All the lamps were gone. It's going to be like, with my hands.
No.
Damn it.
I can probably pull the answers out of these skulls. Or would you like me to help a bit more each time you revisit them?
No.
Fair enough.
Oh, we get more than one try.
Speak now, spirit.
Alright. Let's try this again.
When someone stole all my lamps in my room, I may have looked glum and full of gloom, but how do you think I felt?
How did I feel? Bony. You like a skull. Let's see. Looked glum and full of gloom. How do you think I felt? Robbed?
No.
Yeah. Well, destitute seems like it could have been good.
Rise up and talk.
When someone stole all my lamps in my room, I may have looked glum
Hi, Bella.
and full of gloom, but how do you think I felt?
We are currently trying to solve a riddle that I am certain is a pun, but I just don't know what it is. We had one earlier that said they were a butcher, and they wore boots twice most men's size and stood 7 feet tall. What do I weigh? And what they weighed was meat. So what we need here is we need some kind of answer that is a pun on the idea, I assume, that they can still feel things to get around when it is dark in their room. I can't get it. I don't know. Cassie's been nailing puns all night. Anyway, Bella, what are you up to? How has your evening been? All right, glum and full of gloom. How do you think I felt? I wanted with my hands. Once human. Yeah, that's been popular. I have not picked it up yet. I'm curious how it is. Glum and full of gloom. Empty-handed. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Is it this? No. Yeah. In the dark would have been a good one. All right. We'll give ourselves one more attempt.
Rise from your grave.
When someone stole all my lamps in my room, I may have looked glum and full of gloom, but how do you think I felt?
It's one word. All right. Well, backseating is allowed, but I don't know. I feel like spoilers are a bit much. But definitely backseating is on the table. Let's see. What would it be? So it's one word, huh? Interesting. How do you think I felt? No, that's not it. It's gotta, yeah, it's gotta have something to do with lamps. It's gotta be a stupid pun.
When someone stole all my lamps in my room, I may have looked glum and full of gloom, but how do you think I felt?
All right, we're gonna try one more. We can't stop here. We can't stop here. We gotta go for it. All right. So it's one word. None of this hilarious concatenation nonsense, huh? What would it be? I'll take a hint. I'm not beyond hints. I don't want the game to give me hints. I'm too good for game hints, but I would love to take hints from chat. Starts with a D. Well, I tried depressed, and that wasn't it. Let's see. It is a very fun game. I've been enjoying my time so far. Cassie was worried it would be a scarier game than it is, but it's mostly silly. And on the second floor, the music kind of has this calm Outer Wilds thing going on that I really like. It's been kind of nice, kind of cozy, to be honest. Let's see. We tried Despondent. Nope. Dreadful. Let's see. Right. What are some long words that begin with D? There is a lot of shit talking. They're pretty mean to all of us. Huh. What could it be? Dainty. Not dainty. Darkening seems wrong, right? Darkening? That would work, but that just isn't funny enough. It's got to be something sillier. Sillier and funnier. I don't think that would be it. Deadworks. No. Let's see. Drunk? Too short. I will take a second letter. Let's try that out. I feel like a second letter might give us something. E. Second letter is E. So it's not darkening. We already tried despondent. It's not deadpan. Oh yeah, that must be it. We just have to yelp into the night, and that'll help. That seems like the right move. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters. 9 letters, huh? No, let's see. What are some other? Deceased is too short. Though that would be funny. You are a skull. Defective? Oh, it definitely is. There's no way we're not going to feel like idiots. That's the whole name of the game. Defocused. Let's see. Defoaming. Deflowers. Deframing. Degulser. Deglost. De-indexes. De-ionized. Yeah, science. I love when things are deionized. Deionizes, dejected, delimited, that's a good one. Demarcate, nope. Demeanor, demounted, demurring, demystify, demimonde. Denomil. Denounced? No. Delighted? Oh, you're right. Bloody hell. It's you are correct. Once again, Cassie beats me to the punch.
Yes.
Good God. Just enraging. Well, we have a few. You are the greatest fish that has ever lived. Yes, thank you, Bella. That was very helpful. Full collaboration on that one. All right, let's get a few of these out of the way. Journey with Maz and Joro to the Tower of the Elephant King. First quest is a free woman. First time to strangle a man with his own trunk. Interesting. Cool. All right. So we were looking for a picture. Oh, duck. This feels like where a child might hide something. I heard more bug. I require all available bug. Delicious bug. Alright, another chest. Oh, box, I'm sorry. Sorry. I knew it was a box this whole time.
Ooh, this little fellow looks strangely familiar.
It does have a good crunch to it. Strong Foley game.
At one end, and a bone thing at the other end.
Metal and bone. Okay.
I think you use this for breaking things very neatly.
Breaking things very neatly. Not a hammer. Use it for breaking things very neatly. Let's see here. Where is our, breaking things very neatly. Hold?
not too heavy. A handy size and weight, I feel. Oh, I think I have it. Might this thing be called a, spear?
It could be a knife. Oh, yeah.
Yes, a knife. A knifey.
I think he's having a little too much fun with that knife. I have some mild concerns. Okay, we've got... Oh, Lee?
Why did you say flee? I don't understand.
Alright, what... Lex? There we go. Captured in battle as a teenager, Joro was made to fight and Terry in the pleasure pits. Greased up like Joro is still a commonly heard phrase. Oh, good. The pleasure pits, you say? One in the chat if you recently visited the pleasure pits. Deathwing, nice. Alright, so there are the slime pits. I don't think we want to go to the slime pits. Pretty sure we want to stay... Yeah, those are the slime pits. This is towards the bone houses. We still need to find that picture from the kid. A raft. Excellent. Come here. Drums. That's not what I wanted. Zap. And, what was the other one? Murder. We'll do trap again. Boots. There we go. Alright. We're gonna do an O and an R. Alright, we're gonna do, poke. That's good. Alright, what else do we got? Looking for pictures from a jerk kid. Somewhere in the swamp, there is a picture from a little rat. No. It could be over here somewhere. Let's get this cube. Trap. Zap. Sing. Let's see. What were you? We need Fjord. Fjord. And Rattle. Yes. Okay, sing again, rattle again, and then murder. There we go. Nice. We're gonna get the old blah. Everybody loves a blah. Oh, we actually hit on a B. That never happens. Awesome. I will take it. Alright. Gotta heal ourselves and find the painting from the kid. If anybody sees a childlike drawing, let me know. What was that noise? Oh, right. It's my own characters mumbling to each other. I keep forgetting that. Ooh, a new skull. Alright, riddle time.
Spirit, and speak with us.
Here's a riddle from one long dead. What has a neck, but never a head? Should you wish another clue, it has no hands, but arms has two.
Okay. What has a neck, but no head? A bottle has a neck. What else has a neck? Arms. No hands, but arms has 2. All right. So it's not a bottle. Here's a riddle from One Long Dead. What has a neck, but never a head? Should you wish another clue, it has no hands, but arms has 2. So, neck but no head, no hands, but 2 arms. So it's not a clock. What has neck and arms, but not hand? A juggalo? Of course! Yeah! Oh, I'm sorry. It just doesn't fit this time. I tried my best, but you see, as much as I would like to put it here, there are only 5 letters available. And I don't think, as much as we don't understand how magnets work, I just don't think it's a juggalo this time. Wait, what are the lyrics again? What? Oh, it's earth, fire, water, dirt, magnets. How do they work? Love that song. Now all I can think about is juggalos. What am I supposed to do with this information? All right, what else we got? Let's see. It's not gonna be. It's not juggalos. It's not deadheads. It's not metalheads. Because those all have heads, and we need necks. That's the problem. What has a neck and 2 arms? I'm trying to think what has an arm. Bears? They can bear arms. Is that it? No. No. They do have... but bears fits. Just seems unlikely. There's a neck, but never a head. Not a goose. Yeah, I'm thinking... I'm trying to think mechanical. But it's not helping me a great deal. Yeah, I can't... lever... There's a lever arm. Does a chair have a neck? No. No. Alright. Let's see here. I think we'll give ourselves some time to think about that one. Chairs have arms. What else has arms? To the bone houses. We got the fishing pools. We don't need that. Wait, didn't we come here already? Did we go in a loop somehow? Probably. Yeah, it's one of those things. Alright, I remember this spot. That's the slime pits. We're still trying to find wherever the kid put his drawing. And we're thinking in the background about something that has a neck but no head and 2 arms. And it's never been alive. Okay, this is gonna be rattle. Alright, and then nope, hits. There we go. That'll do it. We already have an R So let's do S and K. Okay, not so bad. That is the slime pits, which is not where we need to go. Drawing. Oh, there's two. I'm only supposed to think on the clock. I thought that's why we play video games. So that I don't have to think on the weekend. Why would you do this to me? I just wanted to eat bugs and have fun. Alright, still keeping our eye out for unusual signs on the walls. Nothing yet. That's to the bone houses. That goes to the west swamps. I don't know if we have to go to the west swamps. It's possible. Let's try 2 bone houses again before we go to the west swamps. Wait. You were looking for the kid, right?
Myth that us rats are not very hygienic. We're actually tremendously hygienic. In fact, every few days, me and some of the fellas like to get together and have a good old groom. Really get into some of those awkward places. You're welcome to come. No pressure.
Rat
Can,
orgy.
give me some literature if you
This is a rat orgy. Anyway, no, we did not get the riddle. We are still thinking on it while we continue to look for the kid's drawing. Alright, we're going to try the west swamps. What do we got in the west swamps? Yeah, this is where those mean croc things were. They're pretty strong. Let's see. What do we got here? Continuing to look for a map of some... Or not a map. Ooh, cave flag. Drawing. Jugworm. Come here, bud. Come on. Fine. Alright, perfect. Nice. Drook has dropped. I don't really need R, but I want to try the D. Nice. Alright, that worked out. Cool, cool. Two bone houses. Let's see, what else we got? More bug. I love bug. Love bug. See? It heard me. Got a gelatinous cube. Alright, let's see. What do you got? Fjord. What was the next thing you remembered? They're pretty far along. They're doing good. Poke. tribute. What was Poke doing? 2 damage on murder. Fjord adds damage on murder. So Fjord and Poke do many damage. And you are triggered by map words. Are there any other map words? Oh, okay. That wasn't a map word, but it worked. I'll take it. I don't know what that one is going to be for Nyx. Drown, tribute. Water to the sea as a salmon? Okay. So what we learned is that Nyx summons fish. Cool. We're a fish summoner. That's what I always wanted to be when I went to magic school and got my mage degree. Apparently you're the character Nyx. You can summon salmon and crabs. It spawns 3 slippery salmon that each deal 1 damage if they hit. Isn't that crazy? Alright, so salmon and rattle are both very good. So we'll want to do salmon and rattle for them, and then for Maz, we're almost always going to want to do sing. Sing, we're going to want to do murder. Guard is not what we want. Boot is kind of what we want from him. Okay. I guess we can take on this cube next. Alright, we're gonna do salmon, sing, salmon again, and then we're gonna do hit, and we're gonna do murder, and I'll take anything. Zap. So we got hit a couple of times. Let's do P and L. Those are some good letters. Correction, L was an okay letter, and P was a terrible letter. Nyx's Nax. Yes. Good old Nyx Nax. I wonder if she's played this game. Probably not. I think she would get frustrated. She, doesn't like spelling. Okay, sing, rattle, sing, boot, jab. There we go. Alright, we already did R. U and Z. That's kind of an awful selection, but let's take it. Terrible. Nothing. Nothing at all. Complete waste of time. But this is a suspicious dead end. Maybe there's something good.
Why are you lurking around in corners?
It just seemed like a good place to lurk. You got a problem with it? Eat bug. We are burning through souls kind of fast. We need more bug. Ah, that was a torch, not a bug. Okay. Guess we're going this way again. More bug. Good. We need them. We got a rat friend. This doesn't seem so bad. Ah, another one of those letter pieces.
Then did they see the Horned King riding at the head of his undead armies, a fearsome sight to behold. It is said that his demonic steed had the tail of a scorpion, the body of a lion, the head of a different lion, and the feet of a man.
A different lion. That's awful. Where? Hey, bud. Do you talk to me? Nope.
Save your brain cells. I'll tell you when it's appropriate to have a conversation.
Uh-huh. Bug. We love Bug. Maybe I need a bug emote. Ah, we've been here before. So we went to the West Swamps last time. Was there an exit we didn't take? Where are you, Bug? I hear you. You cannot escape me. Aha! Delicious. Ah. Delicious. Alright, so this is where we went last time. Yeah, and we went all over there and didn't find anything, right? Oh no, we didn't go up in that direction because we didn't want to fight all this stuff. Alright, there we go. T and K? T and K. Okay, we got at least one. F. Alright, so rattle will work. Fjord will not work. Sing will work. Trip will work. So trip, sing, salmon, and rattle. All right, nice. U and F? That seems good. Useless. Waste of time. Why would anybody do that? Okay, we are going to heal. There's a bug. But where is the bug? There it is. Any pictures? Any pictures anywhere? Big Tech. Nothing, nothing. Still nothing. Let's get this cube. Alright, we're gonna need trip. Right, that doesn't work and it's real bad. We need to send some salmon. And then we need to sing. And then we need to send more salmon. And then we need to hit and jab. And then we need to sing and send salmon again. Good, good. Do B and L. Hey, that's a winner. Not bad. We are pretty low on the old magic power. You gonna let me off like over here so I can investigate all that delicious water? I'm gonna have to do it over here, I guess. Any drawings? No. Dig?
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to dig. I know I must dig somewhere, but where? From whence must the digging beginneth? Does anybody else get stuck in a Zap Brannigan voice from time to time? Zap, Smith, Brannigan. No? All the time? Good. Good. I'm glad it's not just me. No, I don't see anything worth trying there. Yeah, and we've been all the way through this area and not found anything, so I think we need to go back towards the palace again. Junkfly. Delicious. Jagwing. Also delicious. Alright, to the palace is the plan. That's not a drawing. What is this? Oh, that's the rat guy. We need not speak to him. He is below our station. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the palace again. I'm gonna get rid of you. Sing and rattle again. I guess we'll try X and Y. Nothing. Well, at least it restored some of my health. Okay, that's 2 palace, that's the fishing pools. We have tried the fishing pools once before and did not have what we need to trade. We have some of these fragments. Oh, I wonder if I can try and trade the soulstone. That would be funny. Necromancer who tries to enslave us, we simply give him away. Give him away and let someone else deal with the problem.
What nonsense are you talking now?
Still nothing. Alright. Try the fishing pools quick.
You again? Got anything to offer
Yeah.
for my rod yet? Remember, I need nothing. So, what are you going to give me?
Oh, I get it.
Oh yeah, I did say I need nothing, right?
Dumb.
So I guess that is what I need. Here's your rod, clever clogs. She won't let you down.
Well, now we have a rod. Good, good. Aha!
Barracuda.
Oh.
Are you hankering for seafood?
That's awful. I can't believe they did that. Use the left and right to select a letter. When your letter is selected, attempt to pull it in before the fish escapes. Oh, it's giving us letters. That is great. Fishing is very good in this game. I like this. This is just cruel. All right. Wait.
Barter? Don't be ridiculous. Why would we do that?
All right. Barbaracuda. So we're gonna want an A, a C, or a D. Nice. Good job. This is a very good place. Come get it. I didn't need that. More fishing. We must engage in more fishing. Must construct more fishes. I think. Oh wait, no, we got a hex eye. We're gonna want an H from this guy. There we go. Nothing. Bug? Yes. This is doing wonders for our souls. That is great. You got anything else to say?
Just remember to throw back the ones that talk. You can't eat those.
Why not? They sound delicious. I'll eat what I like. Talk or no talk. Bug somewhere. Good. All is right in the world, folks. Oh, and now we can get a rock fin. What do we want from it? We want an R or an... No, we don't want an R. We want a C or an F, I think. Let's go for an F. F? No F. Turnpike. Alright, we want an N. Or an E. No, we'll get an N. Banter. A shining wit.
Is a whiny. Oh, very clever.
This is going pretty okay. Doing good. All right. On our way to the palace. What do you think, eh? Shall we? After eat bug. Terramite. Dang.
D-I-G. What are you trying to say?
Is this the thing? This looks like it's the thing. Fart note collected. Perfect. We did it.
What is that disgusting odor?
We did it. All right. So it is, the kid was actually next to this. We got our fart note, everybody. Yeah.
Did you say fart? Are you giggling?
I am giggling a lot, and you can't stop me. I am a full-on child. Okay, but you're gonna rattle, and then sing, and then rattle again. That was quite the whatever that was. I guess let's do R&T again, because there's a lot of open room. Good call. He did hear me. He knows what I'm thinking. What else can... There's got to be some other... I tried to win before. He wouldn't just let me win, which I think is a shame. Oh, can I cheat?
Wouldn't it be nice if it
Aw.
worked? But I'm afraid you'll need to put in a little more effort.
Boo. Alright, here's the kid.
Hey, I'm hungry. Look at your faces. I farted in a hole and you dug it up. This is the best day of my life. I'm going back home now. I'm getting hungry. See you later, losers.
Thanks, friend. Thanks. Are there any fish in here? Yeah. Alright, well, we could continue on to the palace. Because we know the key for that. Why don't we try that? Let's see what's up at the palace. Oh, right. The palace, we needed a particular skill for the knight. That's why we didn't keep going. Well, let's go back to the bone houses then. We can go to the palace another time. Alright, we did have a C. Let's try the H. Or the L. Actually, don't think we have an L right now. L? Nope, no L's. F could work. I could work. Let's try I. Come on. There you go. Plop fin collected. No eyes. Smidge. Delicious smidge. No reason to go to the slime pits right now. Just head on back to the bone houses. The bone houses. Huh? That was weird. Felt like a dropped input there for a second. Aha! We are back. Alright, let's find that irresponsible father. He owes us one child worth of riches. Ooh, rockfin. F? Any F? Nope. Worthless. We're gonna try H. Oh no, okay. Throw? Yep. That's good. Not bad, not bad. All right, what else? An oozle. A delicious oozle. Sesame is telling you it's bedtime. All right, well, I think what I will do is I'm going to turn in this Rat Dad quest, and then we will probably call it for now. Are you Rat Dad? No, you're not Rat Dad.
All right, that's close enough. You can't see the piper unless you're royalty.
Oh, that's why we have to marry that other thing.
Hoi polloi, you know. So, are you royalty?
Yes?
Ah, you're pulling my tail. What are you like the kings and queens of? And where are your crowns? The only royals I know of around here are buried in those fancy tombs by the river.
Perfect.
And you don't look like you crawled out of those fancy tombs. So go on, scoot.
But we did. We literally did that. That's what we did. There's the altar. Did we already desecrate this one? Yeah, we did desecrate this one. Where is...
How you doing?
Where's the kid? Oh, there he is. Chats.
Well, I see my boy is back. I don't know how to begin to thank you, so I won't even try. In fact, I'm a little bit annoyed with you. I've forgotten what a pain in the tail he is.
Well, that's what you get.
Broken 3 dishes today.
Well, you should at least reward me.
Hey, I've got a question for you. If you were starving and the only things to eat were a grub and a leech, which one would you eat? Ha ha! You think just like a leech.
Probably.
What?
All right.
I made you look.
Let's go ahead and save our checkpoint here. Save point created. And then I think we're going to call it here today, folks. Let's just jump on out, bring our music back up. Yeah, so this was a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying Cryptmaster so far. I think it's been a pretty interesting game. I always like this kind of text interface thing. So we'll finish this up in another stream and continue playing it, and we have a few other fun little historical text adventures to go through. All of the Space Quest series, and then I have another interesting game which is based on the Zelda CDI games. So if you've not played those, they are very poorly made action games for the Philips CDI, an ancient and awful 2D console, where they had these really kind of creepy, flat-colored animated cutscenes. And the whole lure of this game is they're trying to recreate the aesthetic, including the cutscenes. So that's something that we'll probably do another time. Let's see. Is there anyone active to send us along to? I don't think so. We're kind of tiny today, so there's no need to raid. But thanks so much for watching, and I will catch all of you next time.